Hey y'all, welcome to B's Intuition. I'm B, and I'm back with another General Collective Energy message. Thank you guys for tuning in. I really appreciate it. I do cuss and I do tell the truth, so if you don't like either one of the two, then you probably should move on. I've already prayed over the cards and the energy, so we're just going to hop in and get this message. Please remember to like, share, and most importantly, subscribe, especially to those of you that are viewing the channel but have not yet subscribed. You don't want to miss out on the messages that God has for you. Also, please remember to take what resonates only and leave the rest for whoever it's for. Every message will not be your message. So with that being said, y'all, let's hop in. Hope you guys are having a blessed day. I was going to do a new moon energy message, but I think I'm going to do it on Patreon. So for those of you that don't know, we do have a Patreon. So if you want to hear the new moon message, you're more than welcome to meet us on Patreon. But those of you, that are already on Patreon, we will be doing a new moon message on Patreon. I feel like the new moon is definitely going to bring like some new energy, a new beginning, a new, like a new start or a fresh start for some people. So I feel like that that new moon message is going to be full of, some energies that, like people probably, could be feeling, like as we speak, especially, like with the change in the seasons and things of that nature. That could be what's going on, like a change in, like a season for somebody. So somebody, could have went through a season of hardship and now they're getting ready to go through a season of abundance. I don't know. But again, y'all can meet us on Patreon, for that new moon message. I keep hearing, a song by Ice Cube. It's called, I don't know if it's called Today Was a Good Day, but that's just what I keep hearing. Today was a good day. Ooh, oh. I just keep hearing that part and the beat. So today could be a good day for somebody. Maybe it starts out rocky, but it ends, like in a good day. I don't know. Big shit popping and little shit stopping. Somebody could just be listening to music, like somebody's, like playlist could be full of, like old school music, or, like somebody, is old school. Maybe somebody, is like an old soul. Let's just hop in and see what's going on. Holy Spirit. Oh yeah. Before I go into the message, I do want to address something real quick. And I'm not gonna like say no names, because I don't put people out there like that. But those of you that don't like any whatever it is that you don't like on this channel, whether it be me shuffling, whether it be my voice, whether it be whatever the freak it is, you're more than welcome to exit stage left. We don't need you here, because that's negative energy. Don't come up in my email telling me what I need to do on my channel. At the end of the day, I'm going to say this respectfully, and then I'm going to start the message. Don't harass me. Don't play with me. And my ancestors won't see about you. And the sentence ends in period. But anyways, back to the message. So we have the Happy Family, Happy Life card that came out. So, I mean, today definitely, could be a good day for somebody. Somebody, could receive, some good news, that their whole family, could be happy about. There's an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. So you could be a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. There's a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo that's involved. There's also somebody that possibly, could like jump into, like a family situation. So this is like, like somebody, meeting somebody, short term. They've only known somebody for, a little while. And then, like they move in together, they have kids and things of that nature. So I don't know. It could turn out good for somebody. It could turn out bad. I definitely am hearing regret. So I don't know if somebody, is regretting the fact that they jumped into, like a family situation head first before, like they even knew the person that they were jumping into it with. Or be aware, of, like jumping head first into, like a family situation, or even, like any type of situation. Yeah. Somebody needs to be aware of making, like some type of irrational decision. Oh, at the bottom of the deck, we got It Looks Like Heaven card. And for those of you, that's been on the channel, for a while, with this, it feels like heaven card. I mean, it looks like heaven card is here. For somebody, yeah, it could, like somebody being with somebody, could feel like heaven. But this is, like the death card. So there could be a family, that could be, like splitting up. So that could be the regret energy that I'm picking up. There definitely, yeah, could be like a family member or multiple family members that could pass away. This could be due to, like an accident, like a car accident. This could be due to, yeah, like a freak accident. That's also what I'm picking up. Yeah. Today is the 10th of April. And so, number 10 is about new beginnings. So with that being said, with this death card here, somebody could have ended, a relationship, or somebody could be ending, like some type of family ship, and could be, yeah, like starting anew. So going back to, yeah, like that new moon energy. The creating illusions card slipped out. So I'm gonna put it back because it just slipped out. Somebody possibly, yeah, could regret creating some type of illusions. I don't know if this is somebody, that, acted like that they wanted to be, like in some type of family ship with somebody, and they really didn't, they could have just been using somebody. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be posting, like sad stuff on social media as well. Give me another one. Yeah, this is the long-term card. It came out upright. So I don't know. Somebody, could be starting a family ship. Somebody could be, and it could be, yeah, like long-term. But this is like the Ace of Wands in this deck. So, yeah, it's giving me, like new. So this could be something new for somebody. Maybe somebody, is just trying to get used to it. Whatever it is, it don't have to necessarily be starting a family, with somebody. This could be a job. This could be living, in a new home, living in a new state. Wow. But going back to that, yeah, creating illusions card. So this is like, yeah, like somebody, they tell somebody, every day, I want to have a family with you, I want to, marry you, I want to, I want this to, be long term, but, they could be lying, But something's been going on for a long time. There could be somebody, that's been, like, yeah, like in a family situationship for a long time. Maybe that's the person, that regrets, like jumping into, a situationship. And again, it don't have to be a family ship. It could be a job, I feel like somebody either feels like that they overstayed their welcome, or, they know that they shouldn't have been in something, for as long as they have. I feel like it definitely could have something to do, yeah, with like some type of lesson. Or, yeah, like somebody's about to, like learn some type of lesson. This could be about opening up, like their heart, to, yeah, like karmic energies, or, like people, they could be cloaking and trying to hide themselves, like that they're not karmics, but they, but they are. But this could be, karmics are, like, they could be family members, friends, co-workers, they could be lovers, ex-lovers, or whatever have you. They're not just, people that somebody, has, like been in, like love relationships with. Give me one more. Somebody has a bad mouth out here. Cause this is like with this card in the upright is like better what you saying. So yeah, like somebody's not watching what they're saying. So I don't know. It's giving me like no filter energy. So somebody, could not have a filter, so they just say what they want to say. Or that's what somebody needs to do, remove the filter, and say what's on their mind. I don't know, something about filters. Something about, yeah, like social media and filters. So I don't know. Maybe somebody's about to see the real version of somebody, Maybe somebody's about to see somebody's true colors. I'm going to put this back because it kind of slid out. Give me one more. Maybe that's what it is. Somebody's about to see, like some type of true colors, when it comes to, like a person, a place, or a thing. But that could be a part of somebody's lesson, or, like once somebody, like sees the true colors or see whatever this is, yeah, like it's a learned lesson, like somebody, could walk away, or somebody, could like have to, make some type of decision or something like that. But this is the teamwork makes the dream work card. If somebody, isn't, like, doesn't have, like a family unit, I feel like, yeah, like it's destined for somebody to have a family unit. Yeah. For somebody definitely, yeah, they know who their twin flame is. Regardless if they've done that person wrong or not. They know who their twin flame is. Yeah, the taking it all in card is at the bottom of the deck, so I don't know. Somebody definitely, yeah, could have been taking in, just, like sitting, in the background, like, yeah, like watching, like some drama go on, or, like, yeah, like knowing some information, but yeah, like not speaking on it. So it goes back to, like the person that, yeah, maybe that person, needs to speak up. This could be about, like some type of treatment within their family, within their work, within their, their marriage, within their relationship. But something's been going on for a long time. There definitely, could be some family members for a long time that has teamed up against somebody. Why is the happy family, happy life here? Ooh, we got surprised. Somebody possibly, could be about to take in, like some information, and it's going to be surprising to them. Wow. For somebody, it could be a masculine energy. There's a masculine energy that definitely, could find out some information. And it could be about, like their family members, or it could be about somebody that they want to have, like a family with, or going back to, this could be the person that, created some type of illusions. And they could be surprised because, like somebody, knows that they were creating illusions, or knows, like what somebody has been up to. But somebody, some evidence. Somebody definitely, could be, about to be surprised about some evidence. This could be, like, who their twin flame is. So maybe this person, they was playing with their twin flame, only to find out that, like, that's really their twin flame or their soulmate. Why is this long term here? Divine intervention. Somebody is about to be stopped in their tracks. There's also somebody that's trying to, like stop some karma. I don't know if this person thinks, like if they team up with somebody, to make the dream work, that's going to stop, like some type of karma. But nah, with divine intervention out here, this is like, the divine is doing this. The Most High God is doing this. Wow. Teamwork makes the dream work. There's also somebody that could be surprised because, like somebody could just stop communicating with them, out of the blue. But this would be the person, the on the road again card came out, but it came out in reverse. Somebody can't travel, or somebody knows that, like they can't travel to somebody. Somebody could be stopped in their tracks from traveling to somebody. I should have said what I was just saying before I said that, because now I done lost my train of thought. Yeah. Somebody, could be being stopped in their tracks, from, partnering up with somebody. Or going, okay, thank you, Holy Spirit. So, like somebody could just stop communicating with somebody. This could be somebody, that, like they try to make the, the dream work, make with the team. And this could have been, for a long time, like somebody, could have been, like sacrificing, like themselves, or sacrificing their happiness or whatever, to like make the dream work, with the so-called team. And so somebody, they could be taking their power back. They could be, like focusing on themselves now. Teamwork makes the dream work. Somebody could hyperventilate. So somebody, could have to open like a window or something like that. This could be in a vehicle. Or something about something in a vehicle. Something needs to be aired out. So this could be like a smell or something like that. Or something needs to be aired out. Like some information. Or, like somebody needs to get some stuff off their chest. But we have the freight train card. So karma definitely could be hitting somebody like a freight train. It says octagon. So it could be like 8 people. The karma could be, like hitting. Because octa is 8. But the number 8 is significant. You know, if you turn it sideways, it's the karma symbol. So somebody could be a Leo or a Virgo. Something could happen, you know, like by Leo season or Virgo season. Or something could have happened, you know, during Leo season or Virgo season. But this is also too, yeah, like somebody, you know, like already learning some type of lesson. So somebody, you know, yeah, like somebody, you know, could have, yeah, figured somebody out. And it could be by somebody already showing them their true colors. And so, yeah, like somebody, you know, like stops themselves in their tracks before, yeah, like they really team up, you know, to try to make some type of dream work with somebody. And, you know, I feel like that with divine intervention here, it's kind of like, yeah, the divine is definitely stepping in. This is like so somebody won't get hit by this karma freight train, you know, that's meant for, you know, like somebody else. Somebody's also about to be surprised because they're about to receive some evidence that, yeah, like whatever's going on in their life, whatever they're going through, it is karma. There's also some people trying to stand in the way and stop two people coming together, you know, from you know, like from teaming up to make the dream work. Why is it surprise here? The Knight of Cups flipped over. This is an offer. Somebody possibly, yeah, could be surprised about some type of offer, you know, that could come their way. So I feel like, or this is, yeah, like, you know, like somebody's spiritual team, you know, getting ready to surprise them with something. And so I feel like that, yeah, there could be people, you know, whoever these people are, that, yeah, like, they've been standing in the way of whatever this is, you know, that's about to come somebody's way. There definitely could be somebody, it could be a partnership with this Two of Cups. But somebody definitely, yeah, could want to apologize to somebody. But this is, if this is an adult, this is like a, yeah, a childish, immature adult. Yeah, Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio. Yeah. For somebody, yeah, like somebody, if somebody has like a teenage son or like a teenage daughter, you know, that, you know, like is close to, you know, like graduating like high school, I feel like somebody, yeah, they're about to be surprised. The family's about to be surprised about some type of offers. You know, this could be college offers. But then we have the Queen of Cups and the Chariot. It's a lot of water out here. Heavy water. Somebody, you know, could live by the water. Somebody could be, you know, like somebody could be going to the beach. But yeah, with the Knight of Cups and the Queen of Cups, this is like, this ain't no match. You know what I mean? That's like, yeah, like son and mother, you know, nephew and auntie. I don't know. Maybe somebody calls somebody auntie. Maybe this is somebody's nephew or somebody's son. But it's also too, yeah, a Knight of Cups trying to offer something, you know what I mean, to, yeah, like a Queen of Cups. So I feel like the, yeah, divine intervention is definitely at play. But yeah, like yeah, I don't know. Somebody, so like whoever this Queen of Cups is, they could be, yeah, going back to, you know, like, yeah, like stopping something, you know, before, yeah, like it takes place. But this could be, you know, by their intuition. So their intuition alerts them to something. And so, yeah, like they trust their intuition. They listen to it. And yeah, like they put their foot on the brakes or something like that. There's an offer, yeah, that's being blocked or being stopped. But it's because it's kind of like, yeah, what comes with, yeah, this Queen of Cups is, yeah, like this freight train of karma. So I don't know, maybe somebody done already offered, you know, and yeah, like they didn't know who somebody was. Yeah, but we got the Chariot. There definitely is somebody, you know, that like somebody could have already, you know, like teamed up with somebody, you know, to, yeah, like make the dream work or make some type of dream work or make something happen, you know, for somebody. I feel like it's something good. So the Chariot, you know, it could represent like a car. So I'm just gonna use that as an example. So somebody yeah, don't have a car. and you know, like whoever this Queen of Cups is, you know, they take somebody under their wing, you know, and they help them or assist them, you know, like in getting a car, you know. But that's something, you know, that somebody needs, you know, to transport their kids back and forth, or to get themselves back and forth to work, or woo yada yada. And I feel like that, yeah, like somebody, you know, could have taken advantage of somebody that tried to help them. I don't know, somebody's family or some people around somebody could tell somebody, you know, like to apologize to somebody. That's also what I'm picking up. But there is somebody that's going to be surprised, because I feel like that they're going to try to bring some type of, you know, offer to somebody. But it could be after they found out some evidence, or after, you know, they find out some surprising information. And I feel like that the offer ain't going to come through. Or, you know, like somebody's not going to accept the offer. Yeah. We got dwelling in truth at the bottom of the deck. So yeah, somebody's intuition. So somebody could be surprised, you know, about somebody's intuition. Well, I was just surprised with this Knight of Cups, but somebody definitely, yeah, dwells in truth. So somebody could already know some truth. That could be why, you know, look at this person, how her face is looking like, yeah, I seen you coming a while away. I've been waiting for your ass. And look at her cup. Look at that big ass chalice cup or whatever that is. And then look at this cup. Yeah. Be aware when it comes to, yeah, like some type of accidents, because I'm seeing a car on the train tracks. I don't know if somebody puts a car, you know, purposely on train tracks, or, you know, like, I don't know, somebody, you know, two people could get into an argument, you know, and not realizing that they're sitting on train tracks, you know, and yeah, like, yeah, something bad could happen. But yeah, we got never-ending story. So something is a never-ending story. Something, you know, yeah, this could be like somebody, you know, apologizing over and over and over again, or something, you know, like somebody, and this is also too, yeah, like somebody, you know, always catching people in lies, but going back to, you know, like somebody, you know, like opening up their heart, you know, to like karmic energies, or, you know, like people that are cloaking and hiding themselves, you know, like that they're, you know, divine beings, or like that they, you know, give out real love, or, you know, give out unconditional love, but it's really conditional, fake ass love. Yeah, so something about, yeah, never ending story. Somebody could be 37 years old. Somebody could be born in 1973. Y'all see how that person is sitting on the hourglass, but they're holding their head like, I'm so sick and tired. Somebody could be tired of waiting or for something or somebody. I don't know. I feel like somebody could be tired, you know, of, yeah, somebody could just be tired, you know, from work. Could be tired, you know, of taking care of a family, you know, and feeling like that they're not getting, you know, like any reciprocation. For the most part, I really feel like that, yeah, like somebody's just, they could just be tired, you know, of the same old, same old. So going back to, yeah, that new moon energy. Somebody, you know, could be like a by the book individual, you know, so somebody, you know, they, yeah, like they're, you know, they're cut and dry, you know. Somebody could be, you know, like an open book. So it goes back to, yeah, like somebody, you know, they say what they mean and mean what they say. They don't have nothing to hide, you know, whatever they say, you know. Yeah, for somebody it could be, yeah, like the truth. So somebody, you know, could be surprised about, yeah, like what comes out of somebody's mouth, you know, because they know that, yeah, whatever it is true. This could be when it comes to, you know, like to the Bible. So somebody's very versed when it comes to the Bible. And so, you know, like somebody could try to, you know, go behind somebody's back to see if what they're saying is true, or, you know, whatever have you. And yeah, like they could find out, you know, that, yeah, like it's true. I don't know. But somebody, you know, plays by the book. Somebody could like play sports, you know, like somebody could be a coach, or somebody, you know, yeah, like somebody, you know, could have, yeah, like been coached into doing something. Yeah, somebody's a thinker out here. Somebody possibly could be an overthinker. The number 44 could be significant. Somebody could be 44 years old. But yeah, ascended master. Somebody could be a, master number 44. Somebody's very creative. Somebody's very, innovative is what I just heard. Somebody, thinks outside of the box. it's kind of, yeah, giving me, you know, like, yeah, whatever somebody puts their mind to, they can do. I feel like there's a decision that somebody's about to have to make too, and I feel like that, yeah, like somebody really needs to, you know, like take some time to, you know, like to think about it. Yeah, this could be to when it comes to like mending some type of bridge, or could be, you know, when it comes to, you know, like people wanting to, you know, like mend the bridges that they basically burn with somebody. And then we have peace. Well, so maybe, yeah, like somebody's just tired, they just want peace. But somebody don't have to worry about it, because yeah, there is a change in the wind that's getting ready to take place. Yeah, air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Yeah, but somebody needs to follow their own good advice. Somebody needs to trust themselves and know what's best for them. Especially when somebody, you know, has a leg up. So it goes back to, you know, yeah, like somebody's intuition. So maybe somebody's surprised, you know, that, yeah, like somebody, you know, could be like 10 steps ahead of them when it comes, you know, to like knowing some stuff. This could be just intellectually, you know. Like somebody's a thinker, somebody's a talker, you know. But yeah, like if you talking too much, you can't hear, so you ain't learning. You know what I mean? So I don't know, somebody, you know, surprised because they thought that they was gonna outsmart somebody, and yeah, they're finding out that, yeah, like they can't outsmart, you know, somebody. They can't play a player, you know. Give me one more. Yeah, because somebody's dwelling in truth. Somebody stands in the light of truth. So somebody's going to be able to move forward knowing, you know, that, yeah, like something is true. This could be after somebody receives some truth, but I feel like like somebody, you know, like trusting in themselves, trusting in their intuition. I feel like somebody's going to receive a confirmation. And somebody, yeah, they're going to be settled with the fact that, yeah, like they're dwelling in truth. So somebody, you know, and somebody, you know, has been feeling some type of way when it comes to their intuition. I think I picked this up the other day as far as somebody not fully trusting their intuition. I feel like somebody's about to receive, yeah, like confirmation that they could, you know, like fully trust their intuition. Why is this never-ending story here? I'm also picking up too, yeah, with that Ace of Wands, with that never-ending story. Yeah, somebody, yeah, black magic and spells. It's never-ending, so I don't know. There could be somebody that could be surprised because, yeah, like they keep, you know, trying to, you know, do some type of spell work on somebody, and yeah, like it's being stopped. You know what I mean? I don't know. I feel like somebody that went against somebody, you know, yeah, is thinking how they could, you know, like, yeah, like team up with somebody. This is like, yeah, you can't beat them, join them energy. Yeah, the toil and labor card came out in the reverse. Somebody definitely, yeah, could lose their job. But for those of you that know, y'all know what this toil and labor card gives me. It does give me black magic and spells, and it came out in the reverse. So, yeah, like, whatever, you know, whatever spell work, whatever manipulation tactic, whatever, you know, somebody or some people were trying to do, yeah, it's not working. Somebody could be 38 years old. Somebody could be born in 1983. And somebody also, yeah, somebody's not mad. Or, yeah, like somebody, I feel like somebody just needs to think something over. Or this is like, yeah, like somebody needing to count to 10. So maybe somebody does need to watch their mouth. I don't know. I don't know. This could be too, yeah, like a parent, you know, being surprised about something that comes out of, you know, like their kid's mouth or whatever, you know. And so, yeah, like before, you know, I get out of character, you know, yeah, I'm going to count to 10, you know, I'm going to walk away and come back and then, you know, have an adult conversation, you know. But yeah, we got message of concern. So somebody, you know, could receive a message of concern. This could be from, yeah, like an ascended master. Or somebody, you know, that's, yeah, on somebody's spiritual team. Somebody definitely is being stopped. So, like, somebody, you know, like, their intuition is heightened, or, you know, like, they have spiritual gifts. Somebody is being stopped, yeah, from, like, giving out messages of concern, you know, to people. Mm-hmm. Or, yeah, this is like, you know, like somebody, yeah, like being told, like, yeah, these people don't get no more messages, you know what I mean? These people don't get no more warnings, you know? And if you continue to give out these warnings, yeah, you might get hit with this karma freight train. Mm-hmm. Because it's something about, yeah, people, you know, needing to, yeah, like, you know, like ride on their own wave, or, you know, like create their own wave, you know. Yeah, get their own favor, grace, and mercy, you know, from the Most High God, which means, yeah, get their own relationship, get their, you know what I mean, spend their own time, you know, not riding on somebody's coattail for sure. Somebody definitely, yeah, could receive a message of concern, and it could be, yeah, like on April the 14th. I don't know. There's also somebody that, yeah, like they're thinking, you know, that somebody, you know, could be heartbroken, but I feel like somebody ain't heartbroken. Because I feel like somebody already knows, you know. So this is like, yeah, like somebody that somebody, you know, had a family with. And whatever they did, they did it. But, yeah, it's a never-ending story. So, they done did it before. They done, you know, somebody done heard it before. So, yeah, somebody ain't mad. Somebody ain't heartbroken. And it could be, too, because, yeah, like somebody, you know, when stuff, you know, like people, you know, when they have a relationship with the Most High God, you know, it's kind of like, yeah, when somebody gets tired of being sick and tired, it's kind of like, okay, God, I'm just going to put it, you know, I'm going to give it all to you, you know, I'm going to let you have your way with it, I'm going to let you do what you do, and I'm going to move out of the way, you know. So maybe that's why somebody, you know, is, yeah, not heartbroken, or, you know, but something definitely could be going on with somebody's head, somebody's heart, or somebody definitely, yeah, could have to make a head over heart decision. This mature man, it fell on the floor. I'm going to put it back. So somebody could receive a message of concern, and it could be about, yeah, like an older man. But definitely was picking up, yeah, something about a car crash, you know. Something could come to the light when it comes to, you know, like whoever this mature man is to somebody. Yeah, and this mature man card is the number 5. So, yeah, change. But, yeah, May. So, Taurus season or Gemini season. So, anytime within the next 6 months, I feel like something could take place. But somebody could be a Taurus or a Gemini. Give me one more for dwelling in truth. We got marriage. This marriage card is the number 3. So something about March. Somebody could receive a message of concern about somebody that they were married to. And that's for somebody, not everybody. There definitely could be somebody that definitely, yeah, could be, you know, like trying to team up with somebody, you know, trying to make some type of dream work, but they're going through karma. Yeah, March the 14th could be significant. I don't know if somebody, you know, yeah, maybe somebody doesn't want somebody to be mad about, yeah, like some information. I don't know if somebody gonna try to, you know, like bring forth some type of, you know, like offer some type of small gift, you know, just to, you know, like, you know. Ooh-wee. Somebody has a hidden obsession. Somebody that somebody was married to could have a hidden obsession. There could be family members, you know, they have some type of hidden obsession. I don't know who this is. Somebody definitely has a hidden obsession when it comes to, yeah, like some type of spell work or something like that. There could be a package, yeah, that could be found in a car. And I definitely do feel like like this package, it don't contain gifts. That's for sure. Somebody could get caught, yeah, with something, you know, illegal in their car, and that could be the message of concern, you know, that you know, that somebody, you know, could receive. But yeah, somebody's being told to stay prayed up. So I feel like it's a never-ending story when it comes to people, trying to, like do some type of spell work on somebody. But it's also too, there could just be people, that they could have some type of hidden obsession, when it comes to somebody. But somebody also needs to stay prayed up, because there could be somebody that could be about to break. So this could be, like somebody having a mental breakdown. So it goes back to when I was picking up, like this person holding their head and their heart. So like some stress, could be, like manifesting physically, or like some karma, definitely, could be hitting somebody hard. Wow. Somebody I just saw, set him up behind this about to break. So going back to when I picked up, like a package could be in the car. So I don't know. Somebody definitely, could find out that they were set up. I don't know if this is, like somebody's teenager or young adult. I don't know. There's also somebody that has, like a hidden obsession with, like, like trying to cause some type of war or going, like going against somebody. Somebody definitely, could have went against the grain, or went against, somebody, so they could have been, like, trained, or like coached, to like go against somebody. And they're looking stupid out here. Somebody's destined, to have a, like a family. Somebody's destined to be married. There could be, like two people. This could be like a married couple, you know what I mean? That, like, they could get hurt. I don't know. I don't know. This could be, like on their wedding day for somebody. Somebody's first, middle, last name could start with a K or a S or a T. We got sexual energy. So somebody could have a hidden obsession. And so with this spell, with this Ace of Wands out here, with this sexual energy, somebody definitely, could be sending some type of sexual energy somebody's way. Because somebody just needs to pray it up, stay prayed up. Somebody possibly, could regret, like, having sex with somebody. There definitely could be somebody that, like, they're sending sexual energy somebody's way, thinking, that, it's going to, like, like, catch somebody, and, like, somebody's just going to, like, open up their door and be like, come and get it. Nah. I don't know what this is. I don't know who this energy, but, I feel like whoever this is, they're about to be surprised about a whole lot of stuff. Why does it stay prayed up here? Because we got no proof. So... but we got the Ace of Wands out here. Somebody definitely, could have lied to somebody, So this is for somebody, not everybody. But they could have lied and said, like that they... So, like, somebody could have a family with somebody. But they could have tried to, like, date somebody else. And so, the person, that got caught, they could try to tell the person that they have a family with, oh, they just have a hidden obsession with me. I don't know what's wrong with them. They're crazy. All type of stuff, just to not get caught. If there is somebody that has a hidden obsession with somebody, I feel like that they feel like that somebody don't know it's them, or like somebody don't have no proof that it's them. And I feel like that whoever this person is, they're about to be looking stupid. Wow, we got union at the bottom of the deck. So somebody possibly, there could be two people, that could be coming into union. But then behind union is can we talk? So why does this look stupid here? We got good side. So somebody's on the good side. So with this Ace of Wands out here, with the toil and labor in the reverse, with this hidden obsession, So somebody, you know, could know that somebody has spiritual gifts, or somebody knows, you know, that somebody's intuition, somebody's highly intuitive. And so, yeah, but, you know, that person could have took it as, oh, they're on the bad side, they're on the dark side. So, yeah, like somebody could possibly, yeah, be surprised to find out that, yeah, like somebody is on, you know, like the good side, the light side. Yeah, somebody dwells in truth. Why is there sexual energy here? There's also somebody that thinks that, yeah, like somebody don't have no proof about, you know, like somebody's setting somebody up or something like that. For somebody, this could be, yeah, like somebody's cousin, somebody's aunt, somebody, yeah. It's a younger masculine energy and a like a older feminine energy, or older than the masculine energy. For somebody, yeah, it could be somebody's brother and mama. But yep, there goes that no communication. These are people that, yeah, like somebody, you know, is not in communication with. This could also be too, yeah, like somebody else's energy. Yeah, there definitely could be somebody or some people that could be surprised, because it's kind of like, yeah, like there's been no communication, but yeah, like somebody has proof, while they was thinking that somebody didn't have no proof. I don't know if this is about, you know, a setup. I feel like it's just about the truth, because somebody dwells in truth. This could be about, yeah, like somebody planning to physically attack somebody. Somebody definitely needs to be aware, because there definitely, yeah, could be people teaming up, you know, trying to figure out how they're going to travel to somebody. But remember, on the road again card slipped out in the reverse. So, yeah, there could be some people that could be being stopped in their tracks from, yeah, like traveling towards somebody to try to physically attack somebody. And it could be over, yeah, like some assets. Or this is, yeah, like, you know, like somebody, you know, is about to break. They folding under pressure. They can't take it, you know. They got to, you know, yeah, like get this off of their chest. So this could be, yeah, like somebody, you know, like wanting to, you know, like expose the plan against somebody. Yeah. Somebody or some people, yeah, careless. Something is going to happen out of, yeah, like some carelessness. So this could be, you know, yeah, like a car wreck, you know, but yeah, like it harms a lot of people, or, you know, this is like, yeah, like something happening, you know, like to a kid, because, yeah, like the parents, they leave, or, you know, like the parents, they're not paying attention. They get in a big ass argument, you know, and the kid is, you know, in the kitchen playing with knives, and yeah. I don't know. I definitely do feel like that whoever this is, that, yeah, like they look stupid. I feel like that, yeah, they were involved in, yeah, like some type of careless activity. It definitely could have something to do with, yeah, like giving some money. So somebody could have gave somebody some money, you know, to physically attack somebody, or somebody, you know, could have gave some money, you know, to, yeah, like do some type of spell work on somebody. I don't know, but I feel like the, yeah, going back, you know, to, yeah, like somebody, you know, needing to, yeah, like make a decision, or, you know, needing to, yeah, like stop something, you know, or stop some people in their tracks. I feel like it definitely could have something to do with, yeah, like somebody, you know, giving money to some people. So this is going back to, yeah, like the example of the car. So this would be, yeah, like people are supposed to be learning, you know, like some type of lessons. And then, yeah, like somebody, you know, stands in the way of lessons, which is, you know, a part of, you know, karma, you know, and, yeah, like trying to, you know, like help people, you know. And this could be, you know, like not really, you know, knowing, you know, that, yeah, like it's a part of some type of lesson, or is their karma. But going back to, yeah, like somebody needs to trust their intuition, you know, trust, you know, yeah, like what they know. So going back to, yeah, by the book. So somebody knows what's up. Somebody knows law, spiritual law, physical law, whatever law. Yeah, so it's kind of like, yeah, why would somebody play with it when they already know? Somebody ain't dumb out here. Somebody that definitely, yeah, that somebody's not in communication with, they could possibly, yeah, try to astro travel to somebody. So maybe that's what that on the road again card in reverse was. I don't know. Maybe somebody, they're being blocked from astral traveling, so they could try to, yeah, like physically travel to somebody, but it ain't gonna work. yeah, it ain't gonna work. Yeah, there definitely is some type of physical, there definitely is some physical proof of, yeah, like some type of plan to, you know, like physically attack somebody, or, yeah. Somebody's first, middle, last name could start with an H. Somebody could be born in the 70s. It could be in 70 degrees, you know, where somebody lives. Somebody's first, middle, last name could start with a V. Yeah, somebody don't have no direction. Somebody's lost. Yeah, we got April the 5th. So something definitely, yeah, could have taken place April the 5th. I don't know. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be about to break. So something could have happened on April the 5th. I feel like, yeah, like somebody's about to break. I feel like karma, you know, yeah, like, but it's hitting somebody, but I also feel like, yeah, like somebody's conscience, you know, is, yeah, like eating them alive. But this is like, yeah, like somebody's intuition already, yeah, like waving red flags. Somebody definitely, yeah, they done wasted a whole lot of time. I don't know if somebody has some type of deadline. We got a Libra, so there's a Libra involved. You could be a Libra, or there's a, yeah. Whatever somebody was doing, yeah. They definitely, yeah, operating out of, yeah, like pride and ego. I keep hearing West Virginia. Somebody could be from West Virginia. But yeah, we got wishes and dreams are coming true. So yeah, maybe by the, you know, by maybe, you know, by the end of the week, not just by the end of the day, you know. Yeah, like somebody's gonna say this week was a good week, you know. But yeah, like today was a good day. So regardless of what's going on, you know, for somebody today, I feel like, yeah, like it's gonna end up being a good day. There's also, yeah, like somebody, you know, that could be surprised, you know, because, yeah, like somebody's wishes and dreams are coming true. Somebody could be a Capricorn, Aquarius, Cusper. Wow. Somebody's wishes and dreams are coming true, and yeah, there could be somebody or some people that, yeah, they team up to try to cause some type of catastrophe. But I definitely do feel like the catastrophe is, yeah, it's gonna be on them. Yeah, there are some people that definitely, yeah, are about to, yeah, be looking stupid. There is a secret hater out here, so somebody, you know, could be giving money to a secret hater. I feel like whoever this secret hater is, that could be the person that I picked up. Yeah, that, you know, somebody could have helped, just say get a car, or, you know what I mean, do some stuff in their life. And yeah, like they try to play somebody like somebody was just an ordinary individual. So yeah, we got a spiritual restraining order. So there's a spiritual restraining order that definitely, yeah, has been put in place. Somebody could try to destroy somebody's vision. So somebody, you know, could try to, yeah, like block somebody's third eye. Or yeah, like somebody's vision is going to be destroyed. So, But we got forgery. So forgery could be committed. Somebody could copy a document or a signature. With this marriage card and this, yeah, this with this chariot card, with this marriage card, this is giving me, yeah, like somebody, you know, like forging somebody's signature to get a car, or forging somebody's signature, you know, like on a marriage certificate or something like that. I don't know. Somebody definitely, yeah, could receive a message of concern. Maybe that's the person that's going to be surprised. Maybe they thought that it was no proof. Maybe they thought somebody didn't have any proof of, yeah, everything that they were doing. It's a lot going on in this message. It really is. Yeah, but somebody wasted a lot of time. And yeah, like time doesn't heal all wounds, is what it says on this side. But yep, we got dangerously obsessed. So somebody definitely, is dangerously obsessed with somebody. Somebody possibly, could be surprised as to how dangerously, like somebody is obsessed with them. Surprised, to, the links that, like somebody, would go through, to, like stop something or, something, could happen within the next 6 months. So I said between Taurus season and what I say, Leo season or Virgo season. So somebody could get married to somebody, in, like in 6 months. So maybe that's the person, that could be, like looking stupid. Oh, I pulled it right out. It was sticking out. Yeah, somebody could be put in a false marriage. So somebody could be surprised to find out that, like they were put in a false marriage. But I feel like, somebody possibly already knows. Or somebody, or they could be surprised, to find out that somebody knows. But there could be somebody could have put, there's a past person that could have put somebody in a false marriage. So somebody could find it out. There's a false person that definitely is involved. This could be the dangerously obsessed individual. So this is like, We got Aquarius, a Libra, or a Gemini. So heavy Libra. It's time for a spiritual renewal. So going back, to like the new moon energy. Somebody definitely could be going through a spiritual renewal at this time. So somebody could be going through an ascension. So that could be why I'm picking up on somebody's head, somebody's heart. So somebody could be having ascension symptoms as well. But we got a copycat. So there's a copycat. There's a wannabe out here. So that could be the one, for somebody's signature on some stuff. Yep. But somebody needs to know that they have ultimate protection. So that's why, the spell work ain't working. That's why, whatever they're, projecting ain't working. Projecting the sexual energy ain't working. The whoop the whoop, yada yada. Slow and steady wins the race. So I feel like that, like somebody, has, like they've, been giving, like instructions from their spiritual team, and I feel like they, like that's why, like somebody, is, continuing to move forward, but also, trusting their intuition. Something could take place within the next 6 months for somebody. So like somebody could get married, something good is what I feel like. It's coming with this spiritual renewal. Somebody definitely struggling to say no. I feel like it's whoever that is with that hidden obsession. So they could be like struggling to say no when it comes to doing some type of spell work. Struggling to say no when it comes to keep forging somebody's signature. I don't know. Somebody definitely could be struggling to say no to like drinking. Or that's what some people think. So like somebody could have a drink here and there. When people are like, they drink too much, but they really don't. So somebody would be stupid enough to think that well they like to drink, so let me put something in their drink and then offer them a drink, and on that day somebody decides that they're not drinking today, you know what I mean? So like it stops something from taking place. There's also somebody that could be struggling to say no when it comes to like giving money. So I feel like that's why divine intervention is at play. Ooh. We got a mother. So something about somebody's mother. So mother and son. I don't know. This could be like a mother, like struggling to say no, when it comes to their son. This could be, somebody's mama, could have some type of, addiction, or some type of hidden obsession. I don't know. Or somebody's baby mama. Somebody definitely, could be gaining the courage, like to communicate to somebody. Somebody could be having recurring dreams as well. So that would be what that never-ending story is. So somebody could see somebody like in their dreams, Yeah. There could be an Aquarius, a Libra, or a Gemini that could be gaining the courage to communicate. Or you could be an Aquarius, a Libra, or a Gemini. Yeah, this is definitely a jealous parent for sure. Their life is going up in smoke. Their life is going up in smoke. So, smoking and drinking. Because that's what I'm picking up, especially with all these cups out here. I don't know. There could be a kid, too, or like a teenager. You know, their life could be going up in smoke. I don't know. That's for somebody, not everybody. But yeah, we have a jealous parent. So somebody definitely, yeah, has ultimate protection from, yeah, like a jealous parent. So yeah, there's a jealous parent that, yeah, karma could be hitting. Whoever this jealous parent is, yeah, they could have twisted some type of facts to make themselves look better. So this is somebody, you know, yeah, like talking about, you know, like their own child when it comes to, you know, like them being married. So on this marriage card is a number 3. So somebody could have been married 3 times. This is a jealous parent that ain't even been married 1 time, you know. Yeah, like trying to talk shit about their own child. Or, you know, this could be, yeah, like talking shit about, yeah, like their own kids. You know, like somebody's kids could be doing great. But kids are kids. Teenagers are teenagers. And so somebody thinks that they could, you know, like, you know, like, talk to their mother, you know, about, yeah, like to help, you know, with adulthood, parenthood, and, you know, and so yeah, somebody confides to their mother about, yeah, what's going on with their kids or their teenagers, being kids and teenagers. Yeah, somebody's mama twists facts to make themselves look better, so like that they're the better parent, or, you know, like they're, yeah, I would never discipline my kids like that, but yeah, like you lock your kid in a room for 2 hours, you know, knowing that they were hungry, you know, knowing that they ain't ate, you know, all day because you starved them all day, but yeah, you try to make yourself look better. So yeah, there's a great pretender that, yeah, like can no longer pretend. This is, you know, like this jealous parent is somebody's mama, but that's not everybody. So this could be, yeah, like this jealous parent could be a baby mama or a baby daddy. Yeah, you could be seeing the angel number 1, 2, 3, 4. But yeah, this is a countdown to a new beginning. But that's what we've been talking about. Yeah, for you know, this whole message pretty much. But yeah, for somebody, yeah, this jealous parent, this mother, yeah, they're a copycat, they're a wannabe. So whoever this is, they definitely, yeah, could have, yeah, like forced somebody's signature on some stuff. But it goes back to, yeah, like somebody being put in a false marriage. So I don't know. Maybe somebody's going to find out that their parents weren't really married. But it could be, yeah, multiple people. So going back to, yeah, like that octagon. I don't know if these people thought, you know, that, yeah, like it was going to be a physical fight or somebody, you know, was going to fight, you know, physically, or, you know, this is like some, yeah, like people knowing, you know, that, you know, that, yeah, like somebody, you know, says what they mean what they say, you know, somebody, you know, can speak truth. So people's like, yeah, well, we're gonna outsmart them, you know, so yeah, we're not gonna let them say anything, or yeah, we're gonna do it in silence, or we're gonna do it behind their back, you know, thinking that somebody won't know. I don't know. But I feel like, yeah, it's multiple people. It definitely, yeah, could be like up to 8 people. Their life is going up in smoke, and somebody's jealous parent, somebody's mother is definitely, yeah, involved. But yeah, there's an ex-lover or whoever this copycat is, whoever this wannabe is. Yeah, but for somebody, yeah, somebody's copycat, yeah, is their own jealous mother. Yep, but an enemy is always better than a fake friend. So somebody's fake friend could be involved. Somebody's mother is, yeah, like an enemy. Wow. I don't know. Somebody definitely, yeah, could find out that somebody has sexuality issues, or somebody, it could be somebody's mama. For others, yeah, it's somebody's baby mama, somebody that somebody was married to. Yeah, it's multiple people out here. It's not just, yeah, a jealous parent, a mother. You know what I mean? But yeah, with this countdown to a new beginning, yeah, here comes the positive news. One is, yeah, somebody has ultimate protection. And the bottom of this deck, yeah, we got a father. Somebody definitely, yeah. So going back to that mature man, somebody, you know, could receive, yeah, like some type of news, you know what I mean? And it could be about, you know, like their father or their baby father. But somebody definitely, yeah, could receive a message of concern about, yeah, like their mother, you know? So this is like somebody finding out some truth about their mother. Somebody's father could tell them, yeah, like some truth about their mother. So it could be, yeah, I was never married. The whole put me, excuse me for calling no disrespect, but yeah, she put me in a false marriage, yeah, just to get some assets. I don't know, somebody did. Somebody did. And then we got 2 years. So I don't know. Somebody could have been married for 2 years, or somebody's, you know, somebody definitely, yeah, could have had sexuality issues for the last 2 years. Somebody's mother could have been twisting facts to make themselves look good, to look better for the last 2 years. But this could have something to do with, yeah, like somebody's father and somebody's mother. So somebody's mother could have been telling, you know, like, yeah, like, you know, the child, you know, whether the child be young, be grown, or, you know, a kid, yeah, like basically, yeah, telling information to make themselves look better than the father, only for, yeah, like the kid or even the teenager, the adult, whoever, to find out that, yeah, the mother was really the one that was causing the problems. So yeah, we got court arraignment. So for somebody, yeah, is about to find out about a court arraignment. But this definitely could have something to do with, yeah, like a forgery. For somebody's about to find out that, yeah, like their father is not their father, or, yeah, like somebody's about to find out that, yeah, like they're not the father, you know, of, yeah, like a kid. There's also somebody that possibly, yeah, they want to try to bring some type of news somebody's way, and God is saying no. There's definitely, yeah, somebody that, or some people that want somebody to receive some type of message of concern, or they want somebody to receive some bad news, and God said no. We got a sick masculine energy, so there is a sick masculine energy out here. So going back to, yeah, on the road again card coming out in the reverse, yeah, this could be somebody that somebody wants to, you know, like travel toward. So like a sick masculine wants to travel towards somebody, and God is like, hell no. But be aware, because, yeah, gaslighting is a mind game. So somebody, yeah, somebody's sick. I don't know, yeah, if that's, somebody could possibly, yeah, like use that as an excuse. I'm sick, you know, but I feel like yeah, like it's just, yeah, part of their mind game. But yeah, like somebody has ultimate protection from, yeah, everything that's going on. This could go back to the message, what, yesterday or the other day, you know, like with in the next 10 days, you know, like some eventful stuff is going to take place. Somebody's stuck in a cycle, or some people are stuck in a cycle. And so this is like, yeah, like, you know, like, that's why, you know, like, yeah, divine intervention is at play. That's why, you know, that's why, yeah, like, some type of, yeah, that's why a spiritual restraining order has been put in place, or it's about to be. Yep. But time doesn't heal all wounds. I don't know. I feel like somebody is definitely, you're going to be surprised about a lot of information, but at the same time, it's kind of like, yeah, it's confirmation for somebody. So it's some stuff that, yeah, like somebody already, you know, somebody, yeah, it's some stuff that somebody already, you know, like knows. There definitely could be somebody that, yeah, like they could have been told, you know, that they have, you know, like 2 years to live, and then, yeah, like they find out, you know, that, yeah, like it went down to like 6 months. So somebody definitely, yeah, could be sick out here. But there's also somebody that, yeah, they're agreeing with envy, and they definitely, yeah, could have disrespected somebody's loved ones. So this is, you know, like somebody's father or mother that passed away, or this could be, yeah, like you know, some father and mother or whoever these loved ones are that, yeah, like could be still alive, and somebody's ancestors is like, hell no. But there's also somebody that, yeah, they disrespected somebody's loved ones, and yeah, like they possibly, yeah, could want to come towards somebody, or they want to communicate with somebody. So somebody definitely, yeah, needs to maintain some type of clear boundaries. I don't know if this person, you know, was going to, you know, express that, you know, maybe they are going to pass away. Maybe they want some help. But whoever this is, they're overthinking, you know, like past decisions. Whoever this is, yeah, they like to use reverse psychology. But gaslighting is a mind game. Yeah. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be on their life path. Somebody's life path could be the number 5. Yeah, change. Within, yeah, the next 6 months, yeah, there's a change that's about to take place. For somebody, yeah, like somebody's life path could change. But yep, we got karma. So somebody's mother could be about to receive some karma. Somebody's father could be about to receive some karma. Somebody that somebody could have been married to. But I feel like this is all. But it goes back to, yeah, like one way is, yeah, like you know, like disrespecting somebody's loved ones. So this is like, yeah, like somebody saying fuck your ancestors, and ancestors like, but we right here. Don't act like we can't hear you. You know. Within the next 6 months, yeah, there definitely, yeah, could be somebody or some people that could be arguing over legal issues. So it goes back to the forgery. It goes back to, yeah, somebody being put in a false marriage. The legal issues definitely, yeah, could have something to do with CPS. Somebody could have a 2-year-old, a 6-month-old. Yeah, blaming others for their circumstances. So there's somebody that wants to prove that they changed. But I definitely do feel like it's because they're receiving karma. So like karma could change somebody. But this is like, yeah, what do they need to prove it to anybody for? You know, prove it to yourself. Yeah, but we got family members involved. So going back to, yeah, like somebody's family members trying to tell somebody, go over there and say you changed. Go over there and say you're sorry. Nah. Somebody definitely, yeah, has yeah, ultimate protection. With this family members involved, yeah, somebody's ancestors, somebody's passed over family members are definitely, yeah, they done got involved. Because who you think you talking to? Not my loved ones you're not going to disrespect, says somebody's ancestors. Anything else? Yep, you could be saying the angel number 1443. Yeah, somebody needs to know that they will get the future that they deserve. So it goes back to, yeah, whatever, you know, is destined, you know, somebody destined to have a family, somebody destined to be married, yeah, it's gonna happen. Somebody has ultimate protection. And yeah, they thought whoever this is that likes to gaslight, and yeah, and gaslighting is a mind game, yeah, they just didn't know that they were playing God's game. Karma in God's game. People been getting karma look all week is what it seemed like. I just saw being catfished. So somebody could find out that they were being catfished. So I don't know. But it goes back to, yeah, the filter. The filter. Somebody definitely, yeah, needs to remember, you know, yeah, what God told them. So I feel like the Most High God has already had a conversation with somebody. So somebody already knows what they need to do. Yeah, trust your intuition. Trust what you know to be true. But yeah, somebody has a warrior spirit out here. So it goes back to, yeah, people, you know, trying to think that, yeah, like that somebody gonna physically fight or physically, you know, now player, now. Yep, and while somebody, you know, is about to get the future that they deserve, there definitely is going to be people questioning the relationship and associations that they created. And there's a backstabber. Somebody's mother is a backstabber. Somebody's father could be a backstabber. Or it goes back to, yeah, like somebody's father, you know, yeah, like wanting, you know, to, yeah, like reveal some information about somebody's mother. That's for somebody, not everybody. But yep, somebody's first, middle, last name could start with an A. Somebody definitely, yeah, could do a lot of online dating or have a lot of online dating relationships. And it could be, yeah, one of the people that their life is going up in smoke. Yeah. There's somebody or some people that have envy and jealousy in their heart. So yeah. But these could be people that walk around, you know, holler about God this and God that, you know. But yeah, like they're not people after God's own heart. So why would you not receive karma for having envy and jealousy in your heart when God has love, joy, peace, understanding, you know what I mean, in their heart? And yeah, somebody's a high vibrational person. So yeah, like if somebody's high vibrational, that means that yeah, like you know, they're positive vibes only, you know. They don't deal with the negativity, you know what I mean? They bring, you know, positivity to, you know, any situation, yeah. Somebody has a warrior spirit. There's also somebody that done cursed their bloodline. So that could be the person that could be trying to yell like, we can't beat them, join them. I don't know. That could be the person that, yeah, could be going through a major health crisis. I don't know if people were projecting some type of energy, you know, so that somebody could go through a major health crisis. But yeah, like somebody has ultimate protection. But we got family members. So these could be somebody's father's family members, somebody's mother's family members, or just family members in general. They have a very distorted view of life. There is a cycle that is ending. So yeah, we talked about that at the beginning of the message. Somebody definitely, yeah, could have ringing ears. Depending on what ear. If it's the left ear, it's a warning. If it's the right ear, it's good news. But we have positive news, so somebody's right ear could be ringing. And then, yeah, we got life is full of surprises, so get ready. So, yeah, somebody definitely is about to be surprised. But I feel like it's multiple people that could be about to be surprised. But there definitely is somebody or some people that can't stop thinking about somebody. Especially, yeah, a bitter ex. Yeah, somebody definitely, yeah, could have had a, you know, like sacrifice a little to gain a lot, or that's what somebody's about to do. So this is like, yeah, walking away from people, places, and things that, yeah, like God has already told somebody about, even if it hurts, even if, you know, it's somebody's mama, father, whoever it is. Because these people, yeah, their life could be going up in smoke, and they want somebody's life to go up in smoke because, yeah, they're green, you know, with envy, you know, they have envy and jealousy in their heart. But it definitely could have something to do with somebody's awakening, you know. But yeah, there's people that, yeah, they're neglecting their responsibilities, yeah, to watch somebody. So yeah, so this could be, yeah, the person, you know, that, yeah, like their kid, you know, their kid's life is going up in smoke because, yeah, of their parent, you know, not taking care of them or whatever have you. This is sad. Going back to, yeah, their life is going up in smoke. So yeah, they watching somebody, whether it be, you know, on social media, whether it be, you know, like spiritually or whatever, yeah, while their kid is in there playing, you know, with stuff that they ain't supposed to be playing. About to Yep, so somebody's fraudulent and crooked actions definitely, yeah, is about to lead, yeah, to somebody's win. Yep, somebody definitely, yeah, is learning important values every day. There is a blockage that's being removed. So whatever this blockage is, I feel like, yeah, people are about to see it be removed. And somebody definitely, yeah, stronger than they appear. There definitely, yeah, could be some people going back to, yeah, like somebody about to break. I feel like somebody's gonna break and they gonna want to confess. Not only is there about to be, yeah, like a spiritual restraining order in place, yeah, there could be a physical restraining order that could be put in place as well. So yeah, that's a part of somebody's ultimate protection. So going back to, yeah, like that court arraignment. So I don't know, somebody definitely, yeah, could be gaining the courage, yeah, to communicate, to have some type of, yeah, truthful and honest conversation. And it's something about, yeah, separation or divorce. But we saw it put in a false marriage. So I don't know. It could be, yeah, like somebody, yeah, they have to tell the truth. Yeah. But there is a lot of people that's jealous of somebody's growth. Especially somebody that their first, middle, last name starts with an A. Whoever this is, yeah, they're a copycat, they're a wannabe or something like that. This is somebody that, yeah, they want to be all up in somebody's business, you know what I mean, just to know it, just so they can, yeah, like nitpick. Yep, this is somebody that, yeah, their fraudulent and crooked actions definitely, yeah, lead to somebody's win. So, as I always say, y'all, keep your head held high and your middle finger higher, and everything's going to turn out in your favor. With that being said, y'all, that's been your message. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon.